Yo, what it do, my good people? What it do, man? We back live again. Let me switch up the screen a little bit though, but what's up? Oh, I got my screen. But anyway, we back. We just go live, man. It's the easiest way for me to record some things. But as you can see, um, just want to catch up on some of VV latest updates. I mean, this news dropped back in like I don't know, maybe November or so, 2025. And they've been taking the steps towards this. Those who've been around as long as I have, man, you know, like the history of VV and things of that nature. Though, so the question that you see, the title of this live is VV goes back to collect. Collect. That's being said. You know, first thing first, we're on the main site here. Start out on the main site and VV site. Let's see, what's the drop that we got coming up? February 18th at 8 a.m. It looked like that was today. We got Assassin's Creed, another Assassin's Creed drop coming up on February 21st. Ren and Stimpy drop coming up February 22nd. We got this out now above Fed. The Ren and Stimpy, I think, is down here. I saw. Yeah, this little freaky face thing, floating face NFT or whatever dropped today. I don't really want it. Yeah, I ain't necessarily want to get that one. Don't have to get everything. Let me see if I can make my screen bigger over here. This is crazy. Why does this look like this? It's crazy work. All right. I think that's better for me. All right, cool. But anyway, like I said, man, I don't know. Did this drop already? When did this drop? This is a cool piece right here for me. It's about I don't know. I gotta look into the artist for this. I like a lot of the indie work that's on Toby Studio. I like me personally. I like a lot of the indie work that's on here. Um, just random rambling here though, but I need to get back to my original, plan and thought process that I came up with back in 2020 in collecting like indie work or just collecting artwork in general, just to have, what's the word would be just a collection, a digital collection, basically art collection, and you know, if you can think for yourself, you can think of all kind of ideas and reasonings for having such a thing. But like I said, we're having such a high IP, well, not high IP, but big IP and stuff like that. And when you're part of the VV community and things of that nature, and people chase girls and then big brands and things of that nature, you can kind of indie art can get lost in the sauce. I'll say it can definitely get lost in the sauce. So hey, yeah. So anyway, this is a dope piece. This one's just great. Let me see. We got some more. Like I said, it's just a cool piece to me. I love this shot right here. This is a good picture in VV. It's a great picture of selling that. But anyway, dope pieces. All right, the main reason I want to say that we're kind of here is that we want to go just collect. All right, information. It'll be my first time going over this stuff. So I'm gonna share this page. Let's see. All right, cool. So right here we got introducing Collect, the next era of digital collecting. Okay, VV is moving to Collect, a new blockchain built for um built for digital fandom. This upgrade strengthens security, protects provenance, and opens the door to long-term ownership features like self-custody. Your collection stays the same, but the foundation beneath it becomes future ready. Step into the next era of digital collecting with us. All right. So, a lot of us who might have gotten into VV at the beginning stages, this is what you've been kind of waiting for. This is what you wanted from the beginning. This is what you expected from the beginning. True kind of ownership and operating in a sense like crypto is supposed to operate. You being able to, have self custody, be able to, outside of VV's marketplace, make, transactions and things of that nature, which is, once upon a time was able to do transfers, but that wasn't necessarily the same thing as in like blockchain peer to peer transactions. So again, Veve has moved from original chain that it was on was Go Chain. It was originally on Go Chain, and they moved from Go Chain to Immutable X, which is we all know that they're somewhat currently on has been on for the past few years after Go Chain, and then now they are moving over to Collect, which is seeming to be a brand new blockchain to the scene of blockchain technology and is being built for this specific use for digital collectibles because there's been a lot of things, being a new territory, new realm of things. This has never been done before. Take some time kind of figuring out how to do this and still protect, your major IP addresses and still give the freedom to an extent and ownership, full ownership that the people want and the purpose of blockchain technology and crypto. Um, it took to take it's going to take time and it's still taking time and it took time to find a good balance or a way to do it because earlier chains or say Ethereum initially that's the reason for layer twos and immutable X. Ethereum was not created with the thought process and the mindset of say digital collectibles or something like to this extent and trading to this extent because th- I mean that's a whole nother thing. I mean just do your own research, educate yourself. You understand what I'm saying? But this has happened over time. So anyway, you can read this on your own time. I read a little bit though because this is my first time going over it for even myself. I've heard some whispers, rumors of things of that nature, and I didn't FOMO or run into things because I just understand where we are. We're still extremely early. Technically speaking, no one cares about this stuff yet. So, we got plenty of time still. But why collect matters? Collecting has always been more than a simple transaction and market move. It carries emotion, history, and small details, and gives a piece of the meaning. Blah blah blah. Authority, provenance, additional numbers, story. These are the qualities collectors look for because they define blah. All right, yeah, you're talking about stuff. This all right, but what collect enables? This is the point. All right, royalties and rights. All right, so royalties and rights are embedded directly into the chain, ensuring IP holders and creators are always recognized and rewarded when collectibles are traded. That is key, mainly for your big brands and Disney and all the above. To basically guarantee that they are still getting their piece of the pie, regardless if I'm just right over here where I am located and just decided to send somebody a collectible and they send something back or whatever, like they'll get their cut. Security and provenance are preserved at the blockchain level, reinforcing trust and transparency. Flexibility gives artists and licensors confidence to expand into Web3 while maintaining control over their assets. Vivi has done a great job getting big brands. I keep saying Disney, that's like automatically going to like the biggest and like it's a pretty big umbrella that covers a lot of things though. But from WB products to I mean again, familiarize yourself. Vivi pretty much have like almost everything brand names. They have DC collectibles, just don't have DC comics. They have more than Marvel comics now as well. That's in the mix. So they've done a great job already in a time period that this is, like I said, not a household thing or known thing of getting big brands to buy in, even back when they were being on something called Go Chain. And Go Chain is like basically a dead blockchain. Like I don't know who used it. The only reason why I know about Go Chain and I ever used a Go token or had a Go token was because of VV and the Omi token being on Trust Wallet and things of that nature. But I've never used Go Chain since. Um, I haven't used Immutable X. I don't have a reason to use it. Uh, I thought things was set up in a way on IMX for these things, but apparently it wasn't. I guess who knows? I don't know. We may never really get true answers of what went wrong with Immutable X. because we should have been able to do certain things in IMX. And I've got old videos and showing that where you see on the IMX chain or whatever you want to call it, layer two, but on this Explorer, you can see your transaction, and it got ways that you can make offers and things like that. And then two, Immutable X had their own marketplace, and then also the marketplace, you were able to list items, sell items, and buy things or whatever with Omi on the Mutable marketplace. So I don't understand and I don't know. And like I said, we probably would never get real answers about it, but this is probably where they wanted to go. But so anyway, you got Vivi's role expands, not changes. To be clear, Vivi isn't going anywhere. The Vivi app, showrooms, AR features, marketplace, and drop schedule are all here to stay. All that is changing is the foundation beneath it all. So it'll all run on Collect. By moving to Collect, your Vivi collectibles will now live on a blockchain designed specifically for collecting. This unlocks new capabilities and greater freedom without changing how you buy, sell, or display your collectibles today. And with that recent change, allowing VV collectors to purchase gems with the OMI token, we're evolving our payment and payout systems to be more future ready. While change can seem daunting, more modern crypto tools have become as intuitive as online banking, simple, secure, and familiar. All right, again, now I want to make sure I'm not lost on that. It says with the research allowing VV collectors to purchase gems with the OMI token, we're evolving our payment and payout systems to be more future ready. So, not entirely sure what that means. Is that saying that we're going to see the way things are currently now? Because if you don't know, you cannot sell things on the app for gems and cash out and fiat anymore, as we were once able to do. You can sell things for gems, but you're gonna need to use those gems on the app to buy another collectible or comic book, right? But in order to ultimately get money back into say your bank account and into your hand or to ability to use it for something else, you have to use Stacker. And we'll go into that a little bit, but you use Stacker on there, and that's a back end marketplace, and you have to sell your things for the OMI token. And when you get the OMI token or whatnot, you get then OMI token. You should know, or you need to familiarize yourself with the whole Web3 process and with crypto in general, and basically how you, or use DeFi or swap within the wallet, swap your OMI for USDC or whatever you want to swap it for, and do whatever you need to do from there. The OMI token does fluctuate in price, so hey, it's on you if you want to hold the OMI token. That's only negative in the sense that might be about it. But if you want, I mean, I don't know, maybe you can treat the gem like a stable coin, but the gem is on an app or whatever, and it can only be spent on more collectibles and comics. So it wouldn't be a true stable coin. Uh, Maybe that's something that Vivi should look into. But they need to make sure they keep the OMI token around, and it needs to be useful because this having this collect chain and OMI, it doesn't necessarily, well, it kind of goes with it, and I'll show in a bit how and why, but it doesn't necessarily go with it. So usually your tokens, you have a native token of a chain, and it goes together. So I mean, they could just simply rebrand the token name. That's been done before. I've seen name changes. So that wouldn't be difficult, I don't think. Just change the name. I mean, you still have everything there. As far as the token itself, the supply, all the fundamentals about it, but just change the name. But anyway, how migration is self custody coming in phase two is migration. The transition to collect will be seamless. You won't need to take any action, so they'll do it all on the back end by themselves. The future this unlocks with Collect, VP is positioned to become the global standard for digital collecting, where collectors, brands, and creators all converge. I honestly believe that VV is on the path and track to achieve that. VV, as we will see, they weren't once called VV. It was another company, or not another company, but I'll go over it a little bit though. But I believe things began in like 2018 with this company. Here it is, 2026, so it's approaching 10 years. I'm not old, but in my life, I'm starting to begin to think that, not begin to think, but I'm starting to see, and I'm old enough to see that it does take, Be patient, but it truly is. It can take like a good 10 years, truly a decade to truly build something. You stick to it and see it all the way through. Again, that was 2018, and I don't know if you'll fully start at that date. You might want to start with the actual VV app and launching being in like 2020 or so. So it was 6 years in. I mean, initially my thought process again in 2020 and 21 was 2030s and beyond. Because also too, right now it's not just a business that they're starting. You also have to take into account the overall adoption of digital collecting and crypto in general. Crypto and blockchain and all that stuff. So many people don't know what Web3 is. So we still have a good way to go for things when it comes to VV. So anyway, timeline. The next step, phase one, the migration of VV NFTs to collect will be completed in January 2026. That's already passed. A collect website will launch in December 2025, sharing more details and resources for the community. That's already out there too. We probably have that somewhere, and I can probably pull it up. But let me see. All right, so VV completes full migration on collect. Like we know that happened, I think in January. Let me see. Looking ahead, let's say VV's approach has always been by in phase two, collect plans to introduce optional self custody, giving collectors the choice to hold their collectibles in personal wallets or continue enjoying the simplicity of in app ownership. Flexibility, accessibility, and choice remain central. That's good to have the option, but my question is can you go to self custody? Be there for a while, but then go back to storing it on app. Could you do that? Or is that an issue? Or would that be an issue? I don't know. That shouldn't be an issue. Not at all. But it's going to be interesting to see how the tokens, in a sense, go and if the tokens will show in some type of way on a self custody app. Like, so in my base wallet or my phantom wallet or my trust wallet or whatever wallet it might be, plug wallet, whatever. I got so many different hot wallets, but um the NFT, when we at least move it on, I know we won't have the AR feature in said these other wallets unless these other wallets do that themselves, uh give that capability though. But when we do send it and have self custody in our personal wallets, when you at least go over into the collectibles tab in our wallet or NFT. Well, yeah, most of them don't say NFTs anymore. Most of them have changed that tab to collectibles. So you slide over to collectibles where we at least see a thumbnail picture, or will it be reading, or will it read something like collect token 15222, some bull like that, or just read, uh, what I got a gambit, this, that, or whatever, But will we get that actual, at least have the actual picture though, of said collectible, and and be able to look at it again? I know we won't have the AR feature, the AR feature and stuff like that. You're gonna have to do that through VV. Uh, but if we self custody, that's future stuff though. As things evolve, I think it will basically be okay. Because right now, that AR feature and use and things right now is only in VV. But I do see a future where wallets evolve, and things of that nature, and they have that capability within it themselves, and an AR feature or some type of use case. So then, where you do have your self custody stored collectibles that you're able to get through VV, your Batman, your Superman, your Miles Morales, Spider Man, your whatever, even your comic books, and you do have them stored in your base wallet or your plug wallet or your Phantom wallet. In that, you're able to still pull it up and view it in its augmented reality. That would be dope. And then also too, then that should start opening up the ability to use these in other. We don't want to use the word metaverse, but other gaming platforms. What we put like that, gaming worlds and gaming platforms where you should be able to take your stuff over into that though. But let's see. Yeah, that's that though. But that's that's some of the stuff. And then Vivi have going as a recent, and so that kind of got me back into things a little bit. Got me back into it a little bit, slightly. Slowly buying up some stuff. Well, I don't want to say it like that. Like I'm buying a whole lot of things though, but one thing at a time, from time to time. Just add some stuff to my collection, build it back up a little bit because VV taking those steps. They're making moves. I like it. I like it. I like it. But again, let me see. We got uh VV was what do you yeah, there we go. I think this might be familiar. So this is the thing about it. With it being called Collect, and then you go to the Collect website, VV is basically well I say VV, but Dan and David, the founders and stuff of VV, they are listed as advisors with Collect. But I'm pretty sure on some back end or something like that. They're more than advisors. I'm like pretty sure. But anyway, all right. So if you remember, this is like the OG stuff, right? Ecomi. This is where OMI comes from. The OMI, the OMI token. Everything is called Ecomi to begin with across the board. There was no VVT to begin with. The original thing was Ecomi, right? Let me see the roadmap. Oh, see, this took you to VV now when you go to the roadmap. This is the, like I said, OG stuff though. But Ecomi, let me see right now. Where are you trying to see? All right, so how do digital collectibles work? Why are collectibles becoming digital? And this is 2018. So and here it is, 2026. We see where we are today. So I was talking about the stuff back then too. One of a kind stormtroopers finally got the stormtroopers to drop. I remember the days everybody was speculating on the things that they had. It was going crazy, looking up stuff and you'll see it. But anyway, so right here you see it says collect, right? And that's all I remember, like the original app and everything. It was called Ecomi Collect, not Vivi. And then they decided to go with Vivi though. But this is like an example of the what you want to call it, the user face, the interface, the way the user face of the original app design. And again, it was called Collect. You had the OMI token, but again, I just think it's interesting. It was called Collect. Again, I know that's what you're doing. You're collecting collectibles, and it's called collectibles, but I think it's just too much of a coincidence. Well, yeah, it will collect. It's too much of a coincidence. I mean, a lot of things I wish they would have done originally, which is the self custody and things, but we're there now. So hey, no complaints, no complaints. We're there now. We're there now. So one by stuff. So let's go into, and I didn't realize, but I have some Omi. Let me see here. All right. So I do have a little bit of Omi. Let's go to Stacker. All right. So this is basically like the crypto marketplace for Vivi. You have Vivi, the ring in a sense, where you'll be able to, like I was saying, be able to actually get the money back eventually into fiat. So I do have some on me, as you see up here. Uh, well, it's like $4 or 37,350. So there's nothing in there. I need to share. See, I'm trying to the screen down. Bear with me. So now I gotta check things before put them on screen. I just popped that one up. I was like, okay, now Michael. So I don't think, yeah, it's not. They don't show anything on that. I was just trying to see how much it is. So technically, it's $5.04 right now. Only must have jumped up slightly because earlier it was like $4.99. So all right, cool. So let's go back. All right, so we got like $5 on here. All right. Some stuff is actually, you can kind of catch them a little cheaper on here than you would on the actual website or the app, VV app, because again, Omi fluctuates. So when people don't, aren't just sitting there waiting to change their price or their listing, I'll say. So all right, let's see what we got. If we got anything, let's try and find something real quick. We get up out of here for today. Let's see. I'm not. I don't know if I'm a fan of this or not, this page or not. But hey, we'll see. All right, so you got. I don't know. We want a collectible. I don't think I want a comic book. Let's go. Let's go collectible. Any edition. FA collectible. Let's go FA. Are they going? They sorting them by first appearances. Nice. All right, so we go FA. And we should go rarity. Should just go common so we can do it. Can we find? Should let you search filter by price. Oh, there we go. I just had to click it. Just let you filter by price. All right, clone stacker. All this stuff, in my opinion, need to be somewhat on one page. All right, so you got some Mister Fantastics, the the mighty collectibles is going for 97 cents, which is 7,200 Omi. And of course, that'll come out of my amount here in the wallet right there. So this is a glimpse into Web3 for those who might not be familiar or used to or anything like that. So you got that. You got what's this? I don't know. It's a rarity Yay Chow. J rare. It's $1.96. It might not be a bad buy though, because those are supposed to be big and what do you call it? I just say Asian because I don't want to mess up the country. They're supposed to, yeah, but anyway, they're supposed to be big in Asia. Let's see. I mean, I don't know if I can go wrong spending $1 or so for it. Somebody must have bought it already because it said $2.02. Somebody might have got it already. I mean, it's too cheap. This thing's not enough unlisted. How many? What's the editions? Editions burning 0 in circulation 5,888. Oh man, I'm sitting here penny pitching like crazy. I mean, I kind of want stuff that I want. I keep doing that before I switch the screen on the other. So bear with me, bear with me. All right, here we go. We back. The screen back up. Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing I want. So I mean, we got some dinosaurs. We got an uncommon Apex Predator, $1.96. Attack ready. Common is better. We got Boba Fett ready for action. We got Blue. So I don't know. I might get one. Alligator Loki. Nah, we might get one of these dinosaurs. 405. What's this edition number 519? I'm looking like, why is there so much more? Since squinting. Do we care about editions that way? I've never really cared about editions like that. I mean, this was take basically more so of it. I can get more if I just get a couple for it at about $2 range. Oh, Princess Bubblegum. Oh, well, she's over our range at 552. Dan, who's Dan? Oh, Dan. Oh, that's those. All right, so Princess Bubblegum. All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna get a couple dinosaurs, right? So we're gonna go uncommon, ultimate apex predator. So let me see. One, two, three, four. 4 digit, 4 digit. They all 4 digits. And I might just get Boba Fett, T Rex, and Boba Fett. That's what we might do. I'm sitting here debating. But anyway, let's get this. All right. Ultimate Apex Predator. $1.89. Hold on. What is going on? $2.01. That edition, it's $2.01. I want it doesn't matter. Editions doesn't matter. Editions doesn't matter. It's overrated. Oh, so I ain't know you're gonna do all that, BB. We're gonna have to change that real quick. All right. Then no, see this is the thing that I don't like. I don't like the double kind of login. I kind of hate that. Um, I call it a double login because you log in with your wallet and you see it reads my wallet already, right? But then now I gotta log in like with Veve, which is I don't know. I mean, I guess it does it so in a sense it can add it to your wallet. Like I mean, not your wallet, but your collection. You own Veve as well, but I don't know. I just feel like it. I call it a double login. Maybe it's not a double login. It's a one-time login for just both things. All right, let's see. Sure. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So what are we getting? We getting 189 edition number 7,625. That's like out of 8,000 or something, right? So definitely at towards the end. Long run, you just got to remember long run. Ultimately, all these are kind of small editions, you know. So anyway, VV floor price $3 difference. Oh, so this is they actually showing you the benefit of buying it here too though. So all right, so this is what I was talking about, right? You can buy things on here and basically get it for cheaper. So it's like, do you want to load your money and your funds on or and shop in this route? So it's probably better. It's probably better to do it. I think the screen messing up. I don't know. Are we freezing? Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. We get back going. We get back going. I think we back good now. Back good. I think we're back good. Starting to burn some on me. Let me see. Yeah, we good. Collectors also buying. Nice. All right, let's go back. Come on, man. Mm, All right. What else I was thinking about getting? Can do that? No, I don't. Oh, we got 23,000. 22.9. What's this? Exitar the Exterminator? What is this? Like it's Exitar the Exterminator. I have no clue what this is. Can't see what that little picture is. Oh, I'm good. Ready for action. Ready for action. Boba Fett. What do you got? 11,000. They got 395 of these. That's crazy. I mean, Boba Fett, as far as I know, is definitely a top character. So it's just, four digits look different. All right, let's go Boba Fett. I'm gonna buy now. It's already connected to my account now this time. So VV floor price. Yeah, you're getting it at half off. If you were to buy this on VV, it's $5 currently. You're getting it at half off. I mean, technically speaking, you can go list it for 5 gems, but you can't cash out for them gems. But you can go list it for 5 gems to get 5 gems. And that could be an easy double of your money, but like I said, that's not really a real double. But it can be a double of your money. Then you use the 5 gems to go buy, I guess, something that is truly 5 gems. That's too much work. That's too much craziness. But anyway, continue. Let me see. Burn 354 on me. Yay. I'm helping burn the billion of on me. Help the price go up. Less supply, higher the price. All right. I mean, we could look for like a comic book for $1, but I don't think I'll do that right now. Wish I could think of a comic book that I wanted off the top of my head and see how much it is. Let's try and see real quick. See how the search feature is for comic books. And if we can find one, we only got 5,000 on me. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Sales. Oh, other people buying too. Or we only got my one buying for the art agency. All right. So listings, any type, comics, issue size. I don't know. Guarantee, I don't know. Alrighty. See the price. Get it for the lowest to highest, hopefully. All right. Oh, so we got stuff for 40 cents. Oh, I barely got Alpha Flight going for 40 cents. Devil Dinosaur. Hmm. That's interesting that it's going easy so low. Let's see. Is this what I'm thinking it is? The first appearance of Devil Dinosaur, deep in the Valley of the Flame, Moon Boy, revealed the origins of Devil Dinosaur. Yeah. Huh. Why y'all got it for 40 cents? It's crazy. Come on, load up. Let's see if there's something else more interesting though. 40 cents. Uncanny X-Men, Journey into Mystery, Green Trail. The comics. Wolverine, Mickey Mouse, Fallen Sun, Fantastic Four, Ordained, Ordained is something I think. Oh no, I ain't got enough. It's 11,000. Shoot, I only have $1.50. Strange Academy. That would be a good pickup. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man, well, can't really find anything that I want to do. I mean, I'm probably be spending something just to spend it. Man, what on this double dinosaur? I mean, it's a FA Alpha Flight. Do I want to do Alpha Flight? Is this FA? 41 cents. What's the edition on this? This is crazy edition on this. 12,000 something. It's crazy one. It's Alpha Flight. I can't remember if this was FA. The classic landmark Marvel moment when North Star publicly announced that he is gay. This is okay, yeah. And got him screaming too. So he screamed out that he was gay. That was that one. I don't know. That's one that we wanna. Yeah. All right. So back to comments. Are we just gonna do the Devil Dinosaur FA? So yeah, this comic, and then after I do this one though, we're gonna go and so I forgot what I didn't get a chance to see how much set I was saving. We're gonna check it and see the actual VV vault, our VV stash. Let's see. All right, so close window. All right, let's go to our VV. Let's share this instead. All right, now we're on VV. We're on the home page. So on this ugly thing. All right, on the whole page. Let me see collection. All right, we up to 14 collectibles. All right, there we go. Ready for action. Right here in our account. And what else did we get? Oh, yeah, the dinosaur right there. We're at 189. We are down in value today. It was 199. I mean, none of my, we're not really keeping up with that though, but it was 200. That's 134. The comics are up. What comic did I just get? I just got a comic, and they didn't add it. Oh, come on. They add my comic book yet. Ain't that? I'm not missing something. Yeah, no, they did not add the comic book yet. I wonder how long it takes for that. All right. Trying to keep check. Let me refresh the page. Let's see if they added yet. No, they did not add the comic book yet. Interesting. I know I got it. All right, so let's go back and check Stacker just to make sure. Yeah, it took the Omi because I'm down to 110 Omi. Let me see Vault. All right, let's see comics. I'm gonna say comic covers. What? This is crazy. I don't see it on here either. Transactions. Devil Dinosaur. Yeah. Market. And bought from Top Dog. Oh, I brought two things from Top Dog. Top Dog. Who are you? See what's up with Top Dog. Top Dog. Well, you got a lot of stuff for sale. Smartphone where you trying to dump everything. Got a Hero Hire for sale. $3. Top Dog dropped something to 100 on me for me. And I got you. I'll buy some more stuff off you. Yeah. Ah man. All right. Cool. So anyway, that's pretty much everything for today that we was gonna go over. We bought a couple things. Got some updates for us with collect goals. Yeah, we see what Veve has coming in the near future. Hey, I'm surprised about this. Maybe it'll be there tomorrow. The comic books look like they take a little longer to get into your account or get to your vault, your collection, added to your collection or whatnot. But anyway, appreciate you checking this out. If you stayed with me this entire time or you made it through this video, again, like I said, I appreciate that. If you don't have a Veve account, go ahead and go create yourself one. I think it is something that is pretty cool and worth it. Again, I bounce back with some more, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is, night, morning, day, wherever you are, or whenever it is that you are seeing this. Enjoy the rest of it. Be at peace. Go forth and be great and do something for someone else. All right, it's been your boy, the Crypto Knees, and I'm out. Peace. Catch you next time. I got a scoop on the Predator.